Hello. If you're here for the rewatch, I'm just going to hang out for a little bit. My chair's spinning until I get some people here. I did not announce at all that I'm going live. It's a complete surprise. So, surprise. I just know that I haven't been chit-chatting much lately. I had quite the busy weekend. So, hold on. I guess I need to turn off my notifications. There we go. Perfect. Oh, but yeah, I was busy babysitting all weekend, so I'm tired. But I haven't been on here for a minute, so I thought I would jump on and talk to you guys. Let's see, I'm still waiting for some people. I haven't had anybody in here yet. All by myself. Don't want to be all... Oh, there's people here. Hi, people. Let's see. Hello, Daisy, Willy Wonka, City Girl. Hi, Maya. Hello, Angie. Make sure you thumbs up if you're here. I know I've been kind of distant lately. It's not you, it's me. You know, I just wanted to stop in and talk to you guys. Oh, it's almost bedtime. I feel that. I would be in bed for right now if it was not for you guys. But I wanted to come in and say hi. I had a busy weekend. So, hey, guys. Hey, Luckily. Lena, hello, I don't mind. Yes. Make sure we're thumbs up if we're here. Hi from Oregon, hello. Welcome, guys, welcome. I know I've been kind of quiet, so I wanted to jump on to talk to everybody. And I always do morning lives. I hardly ever do night ones. So I was like, oh, I'll jump in. Hello, Lady Weasel. Charlotte Smith, hello from London, Kentucky. Hello. You just got done with dinner. Oh, what'd you eat for dinner, Angie? Sharon, hi. Greetings from San Diego. Hello, my dad was born and raised in San Diego. Oh, hello, Anne. Nice to see you. Oh, hello, Mama Bear. Hello. Look at everybody here. If you're in here, make sure you thumbs up this video. Better thumbs it up. And you guys, I have coffee with me, and you know I start talking, so I need you guys to throw me the coffee emoji every once in a while to remind me to take a sip, okay? Hi, everybody. Hello from Tennessee. Oh, you're in Butte. It's cold here, too. It was, like, warmer today. We got a lot of meltage. We got, like, 3 inches of snow yesterday. And then we got some melting today, and now it's all ice. I had to salt the front steps when we got home today. So it's kind of melting, but it's got cold. Like there is a wind. Man, the wind blows cold in here fast. Like Montana can get super windy. When we first moved here, it was like the wind would make like a tornado of leaves, and the kids would just be out there chasing them. It was so cute, but it can get pretty darn windy here. Oh, you're from Canada. Hello. Oh, Chinese food. Oh my God, I love Chinese food. I was just talking about Chinese food the last live. Hello from Canada. Yay, you got your first live. I know I'm here at night. Not usually on at night, but does coffee not keep you up? I mean, sometimes it does, but honestly, no. I think I'm just so used to it. I just drink it for flavor now. But the point of me drinking the coffee is to keep me up for this live because I would usually be in bed by now. And I had a long weekend. I was staying at a friend's house babysitting her 6 and 2-year-old. So, well, 2.5-year-old who's potty training. That's been a minute, but she was doing really good. So, so I'm tired, but I want to drink some coffee. Maybe just 1 cup, you know. Oh, chili for dinner. I did not cook much today. I had a busy day. I had to drop a 6-year-old off at school and then come home, and then my husband went to work, and then I had to mom all day. And we did go to the food bank today, though, so that's where I was out running errands. And so I have a food bank haul in the works. I still got to film it. I'm going to do that in the morning. I just came and put everything away. I'm tired. And I did get grapes, and the kids already ate all the grapes. So I don't know if I can... I'll maybe include the empty container. Yeah. First time we ever caught a live. Welcome. Oh, drinking coffee. Good. Ice here too. More snow tonight. Oh yeah, I think we're gonna get more snow too. It's been in the 50s. Man, that's nice. Hmm. It's 27 here in Richmond, Washington. We've had a layer of snow all week and it's super foggy. I like the fog. Anytime I see fog, I always think of that movie, Don't Go Into the Mist, you know. I don't know. You gotta know it. It's funny if you know it. If not, maybe I just think I'm funny. Just love your Facebook group, such a positive community. It really is. You guys, you have blown me away with just how everybody is so helpful and everybody just jumps in. Like half the time I don't see the post or I don't see it for a couple of days or something, and by the time I see it, it's already got like 8 comments or something with suggestions and ideas, and I love that. So, thanks to you guys for being in there and jumping in and helping with questions. I think that's great. Let's see, how do you stay motivated to do YouTube? I have my channel, but took some time off. I feel like I started my channel caring too much about what I wanted to see and not what I love. I can see that, They say that it takes the first 100 videos for you to start feeling comfortable with your channel and like kind of finding out what your channel is going to be about. And the first 50 videos are for you to learn how to talk to the camera, to learn how to find your niche, to figure out what you want to talk about, what you want to do, to figure out, pretty much who you are and what kind of brand you want for the platform. And then the other 50 videos are for your subscribers, and you figure out, what they like, what they want you to do, what they like seeing from you. And I totally see that because my first like 50 videos were kind of me messing stuff up. I was still trying to figure out like my pitch, and I wasn't planning my channel to be based around the food bank. My plan for my channel was to be around homesteading. That's why I went with Mama Bear's Homestead. But we don't really do much homesteading at the moment. That's what we eventually want to do. Right now, in the moment, currently, I go to the food bank and I cook from it. So that's kind of what my channel ended up being about. And that's what you guys wanted to see the most. Like, that's my most popular videos. That's who most of my subscribers come from, those videos. And that's what you guys needed, was to hear someone else who goes and see what someone else does from the food that they get. So that's kind of what was needed from me. And I'm like, oh, well, okay, like, sure, I could do that. And like, it's kind of like whatever you guys need. And then I'll throw videos out there that I like, even if they're not the most popular. Like my latest one with us going and finding our Christmas tree. Like, that one is not as popular as the food bank ones, but that's more of what I want for my channel. I want to show those moments of us being a family and show the beauty of Montana. And so even if that's not, YouTube algorithm worthy, it's still part of my life and what I want to share on my channel. So I don't know, I guess it's kind of just a balance of figuring out. But first of all, you have to do something that is not fake, something that's not work, like I'm literally in the kitchen cooking. So that's my content because that's what I do, and so that's what you need to figure out is, what do you do, what do you want your channel to be about, and then if it's fun and it's, what you do in your life, then it shouldn't be hard to fit in. You have to learn how to record with the camera. That's probably the hardest part is oh, I don't know how many times I still hit the camera like, oh, I should know the camera's there, and I smack it. Dang it, who put that there? Oh, it was me. Anyway, so that's kind of my 2 cents, I guess, on YouTube. Let's see, where are you originally from? Kind of all over. I was born overseas in Holland. My dad was in the Air Force at that time, and then we moved to Oklahoma, lived there for a little bit, and then we lived in Saudi Arabia. My dad started working for Boeing Airline, and we were there for 7 years, from when I was 4 to 11. And then we moved to Tucson, Arizona, and we're just there for like a year or so, and then moved to Missouri, and we stayed put in Missouri from 7th grade to high school, because my dad moved a lot in high school. He got moved around, so he didn't want to do that to his kids. So once we got into high school, we just stayed put. And then, yeah, and so I ended up in Missouri. And then after that, I started my adult life and kind of moved all over. I went to pastry school in Kentucky, Louisville, Kentucky. Um, and then I went to Florida for a little bit, but that didn't work out. And then went back to Missouri. And then that's where, oh yeah, everybody thumbs up, thank you. That's where, yeah, I settled. I met my husband and everything. And then we moved to Montana. This is our third year, going into our third year in Montana. So let's see. I made pasta with homemade sausage with turkey meat and broccoli with garlic sauce. Oh, that sounds good. That's good. You can never go wrong with like broccoli and turkey too, like turkey instead of chicken because there's so much turkey right now. What do you cook for Christmas? You know, I usually make enchiladas. I don't know. I know it's kind of weird, but I just, my mom always made lasagna for like the first couple of Christmases that I remember. And I'm not a lasagna person. I don't know why. I'm not like, ooh, lasagna. I'm just like, yeah, that's pretty good. But I never make it because it's just not one of my favorites, I guess. There's just other stuff that I like more. But so my mom would always make lasagna, and I remember one year asking, "Can we have something else?" And she's like, "What do you want?" I'm like, "Chicken enchiladas." And she's like, "Okay." And we've been having it ever since. And she makes really good chicken enchiladas. So I was thinking about making those, but it's a little harder with the kids. Like I'd have to make something separate for them, or I could do like a ham and do some sides and stuff like that. So I don't know. I haven't decided yet. That's kind of bad about me. I was just talking to one of my friends about saying I need to come up with like a meal plan to share with you guys and stuff. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm just horrible at meal plans. Like I just look in the fridge and be like, what am I cooking tonight? And just go off of what sounds good. Or if I see a recipe, I'll see if I can recreate it. You know. Let's see. Good evening, all. Hello, the Banks Homestead. Welcome. If you're here, make sure you thumbs this up. Oh my God, Sarah, I know I've missed you guys too. It's been a long weekend. I was babysitting, but they were good kids, so it wasn't too bad. The hardest thing was they had a puppy. Ugh, puppy. It's been a long time since I've had a puppy. You cook a lot from food banks and blessing boxes. That's awesome. Like, you know, go for it. That's what they're there for, you know? Food banks are a blessing, guys. You're totally right. I really enjoyed watching you and your family going to get your tree. Thank you. It was perfect. Like with the snow, like I was just like, this is gorgeous. Like that's right there. That day is why we moved here. It was for the winters, the snows. Like in Missouri, it's all ice and just a sprinkle of snow, you know? Like I want snow. Like husband and I want to move up to the mountains where there's literally feet of snow. Like you need like snowmobiles to access up there and stuff, and we just want to be tucked into our own little corner next to a river, surrounded by pine trees, enjoying the snow. You know, maybe I don't know, so make us sound old, but it just sounds nice, you know. You know, I hear the saying, the older you get, the more you understand people who want to be away from people, and I'm like, man, I get that. Let's see, that made me feel so much better. Good, I love your channel. I'm 24 and into fast food, but I'm trying to change and use everything to make meals at home. That's good. And you know, it is hard learning how to cook and to, because you know, you're not taught that stuff nowadays, like how to cook and how to throw stuff together and what foods go well together and what flavors, you know, and it takes time and it takes practice. And it's easy to get defeated when you make one thing and it doesn't taste good. You're like, that's it, I'm horrible, and you just give up. You know, I've been there too. But, you know, just you got to learn and give yourself grace, just like with anything else you're trying to learn, you know. And especially with the channel too. Like it's hard learning the internet and YouTube. Like thank goodness I have my husband. He helps me with a lot of stuff to teach it to me. And now I'm learning it and can do it myself, but I'm still like, husband, what did I do? You know. Let's see, I want to start canning, but I'm intimidated by a regular canner. Even ever tried an electric canner? They're so expensive. I don't know if they're worth the investment. I hear they're worth the investment. I would get one. A lot of them are like for small batch canning because you can only hold like so many pints. And if you can even hold quarts in there, I don't know if you can can quarts at all in them. Maybe if the certain one. But I would say it's worth it, especially because it's it's less intimidating than a regular canner because it does all the work for you. I haven't personally used one, um, but there's a lot of people out there that do, and it would be perfect for like if you just make like a small batch of chicken stock in your Instant Pot, then you can can them in the electric canner instead of getting your big canner out and stuff. But I mean, I love my big canners. I run two canners at the same time, and they're different, like they're different times, or one's got a gauge, one doesn't. Like it's to the point where you get comfortable enough where you can do that. So if I want to can 14 quarts of something, I got to have my two canners on at the same time. And it's, I've been canning for 2 years now, so it's to the point now where I'm comfortable doing that just because I've been practicing. And you bet your butt, the very first time I tried it, I'm sitting there watching it. Oh, what's this one? Okay, what do I do now? Oh, I made a noise. Like you're like, oh, because it's your very first time. You want it to be perfect, and I had my heat on way too high. My beef stew siphoned. I forgot the salt in it. But it was my very first one and I was proud of it, and it got the first, whew, okay, that wasn't so bad, out of the way. And then you start doing it more and more, and then you start getting addicting to it, be like, man, look at all this food I just saved. Yeah, just because I learned how to preserve it. Like you're given the opportunity of having all this food, and it's like, man, I could get this food if I wanted to. At least I could do is learn how to preserve it and feed my family with it if it's given to me for free. And so that's what I did, was taught myself how to do it by using YouTube. Like I searched and researched and looked at other YouTubers for canning before I finally just did it. So it can be intimidating, but it's just know that you can get it. It gets easier, and you can get over that hump of, oh, what if it explodes or whatever, But I do also think that the electric one would be worth it, if you could get it. Let's see. Thank you, Tamara. First time watching you a few weeks ago gave me some insight on food banks and some recipes. Oh, good. Patsy, I'm glad I could do that. I started my scratch my stock today. Yay! You're gonna love it. I love homemade stock. Like as soon as I switched, I have not been back. And it has so much flavor. And I love that no matter what you add, like it's not that it has a different flavor, but it's just this rich, wholesome, like I use mostly turkey stock and it is just delicious. Ah, coffee. See? You guys got my back. My husband got me this mug last year for Christmas. I told him when we first got married, the only gift I for sure want from him every year is a new coffee mug. Like it can be Christmas related or just any kind of related, just anything cute. Like this is a Montana one. Like it's good. I like it. We both are in love with like the Montana theme, like the mountains and the trees, and we just completely have fallen in love with that. But it took him, we've been married 9 years, and it took him 7 years to buy me my first mug for Christmas for him to remember. I'm like, geez, wow. I don't know why I kept them. Oh, this one's saying stay away from electric canners. Well, Banks Homestead, why? What's your experience with it? That was bad. Enchiladas sound good. They do sound good. Montana is beautiful. It really is. My family lives in Italian, but I prefer Mexican. I prefer Mexican too. I don't know. I guess to me, Mexican just has more intense flavors, like the cumin, the cilantro. It's just bam, whereas Italian's good. It's like, it's got like the basil and the oregano. So it's got good, like, savory, whereas I feel like Mexican has like spicy and I don't know, just pack full of flavor. See, this is why I have to edit, because I haven't decided what I'm doing with 3 pounds of garlic from the food bank. You could make the garlic oil where you just take any kind of oil that you use and then put the garlic in there and cook it, and it's just like slowly simmer. Like you want it until the garlic's bubbling, and then turn it down and let it seep. Well, I let it simmer for probably like 45 minutes till the garlic starts to get golden. You want it to go low and slow, and then turn it off, put the lid on it, and I will let it seep overnight, and then I strain it in the morning, and then you have garlic flavored oil, and then you have cooked garlic in that oil, which is so good. That's the garlic that I used in like my carbonara that I made and stuff. It's really good. Oh, hello from Vancouver. Hello. Love how you put budget meals that can be done with my daughter. Oh, gosh. Thank you. Yeah, I'm all about, like, I just kind of look at my pantry and be like, what do I got? Our pantry received 420 chickens. That's awesome. We always have Mexican, yep. How many animals do you have and what kind? Okay, so I have one dog. He's 11. He came with my husband. And then I have a cat, Yoda. She's also 11. She was mine before we got married. And then we have a cat, Socks. She is 6. We got her right around the same time Betty Jan was born, so they were like babies together. So that was how I remember how old she is. And then moving here a year ago, we got a kitten. Her name is Spooks. One of his coworkers, he brought his dog. Oh, hold on. Anyway, he brought his dog, sorry, let me start over. I'm getting distracted. His coworker's dog came home one night with the kitten in its mouth. Like, no idea where it came from. He went asking all his neighbors. They had no idea. And so he told my husband about it, and husband is the biggest sucker for animals that I've ever met. Like, worse than me. This man will bring any kind of animal home. So he brought her. He called me and said, hey, just so you know, and he brought her out, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. And she was solid black, and it was the 1st of October, and my daughter has been begging for a baby kitten. So the fact that it was a kitten, we're like, oh my gosh. So I guess we're getting another cat, but I wouldn't have any other way. Spooks is like a huge part of our family. All right, Spooks. And then farm animal wise, we have about 20 chickens, and we have an incubator so we can start hatching our own. I do want to order a couple more because I'm kind of obsessed with eggs, and I want to have like the rainbow of chicken eggs. I just love those pictures that they do that just from their chickens, and I'm like, man, I want that. So, and we just really love chickens right now. So we're going to be getting more chickens in the spring. We also have an incubator, so it'd be cheaper to buy eggs and then hatch them ourselves. We also like to hatch our eggs. We did that just a little bit, and then winter came, so we're kind of taking a break because it's super cold. So we have about 20 chickens. We have one turkey named Cake. We did have 2, Cake and Frosting, but Frosting did not make it. So now we have a Cake with no frosting. But she is a good turkey, and she's big old white one. So if you see the big old white bird in the videos, that's our turkey, Cake. And then we have 2 ducks, which happen to be a girl and a boy, so that worked out. The girl is Poppy and the boy is Pecky. And that's all of our animals right now. We did have goats, but we had to get rid of them for the winter. We just I want to do like goat milk, and not only to consume but to make like soap, anything else you can make goat milk with. Do with goat milk, but it's just not something I'm quite ready to add to my plate yet. Like, we found a good deal on the goats, and my husband, him and the animals, he kind of rushed and got them, and then it's just, we weren't quite ready. Like, we bred a couple of them and sold some of the babies, but we just decided to go ahead and cut our losses there for now, and we'll try again later when we're a little more ready for that. So yeah, everybody's here is giving ideas about the garlic. You guys just jump in. Yeah, Rachel Ray. I used to watch Rachel Ray too. Let's see. I volunteer at several food pantries and see the smile. I graduated from the meet. Yeah, I meet so many friends too at the food bank. Like, it's great. Hi, I missed you today. I missed you guys too. Like I said, I was babysitting. If you're new to the chat here, make sure you thumbs this up if you are here. Hello from California. It was great watching kids. It was only 2 kids. I did have my kids there a couple of times, so for like a couple hours I had 5 kids. But I'm okay. I survived. Whew. And that's like at the age where, so it was 2 6-year-olds, 2 5-year-olds, and a 2.5-year-old. So it was, of course, the older kids were just fighting. Ay. I bought a vintage Presso. Let's see, things. Pressure canner for $15. That's awesome. That's awesome. Good score. I just got an electric canner a few weeks ago and I love it for small batches. Oh, you can do for wide quarts. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Thank you, Angie. I just had to give over that humbug, and canning is addictive. It really is. See, City Girl says the same thing. It's 2 in the morning. Oh my gosh. See, that's around the time I would get up. Like, are you staying up to 2 in the morning or did you just get up? Can you can with a stock pot with glass top for a pot? Yes, there are other channels that do canning on glass top specifically. I have a gas stove. I have never canned on a glass top, so I am not going to give any advice on that because I have no idea. So I can't think of anybody in particular off the top of my head. If anybody else knows of another channel who cans with an with a glass stove top, just let them know. Because I'm not too sure on that one. Can you use jars for canning like they are from pickles? I do. I reuse pickle jars, pasta jars, jelly jars. Now I've only reused those for water bath canning. I have not tried them with pressure canning. Veterinarian technician, hi. How are you? Found you a few months ago. Keep up the great content. Thank you so much. I haven't bought stock since my early 20s. I'm in my 50s. Yeah, it's amazing. It's so much better than any kind of organic bone broth you can buy on the shelf, you know. Love that mug. Thank you. It's actually my husband got it for me for Christmas last year, and I haven't broken it yet. Knock on wood. Also, you guys, so while you're in here, I stopped by my P.O. box today, and I have received 5 Christmas cards from you guys. Like, wow. Thank you so much. This one's great. This one's from Kentucky. It's a horse. This was my daughter's favorite. No, it's so great that you guys are thinking of me. I think I'm going to put them on the wall over here for my live. So, because this is where I've been doing my lives lately. So you guys can see them in there. And this is actually from my aunts. I do have a bit of sad news considering my aunts. One of my aunts actually passed away over the weekend. My Aunt Mary. They're not too sure exactly what happened, but it happened overnight, and my Aunt Dinah is just really devastated. They've been married for 22 years, was the love of her life, and Dinah, I'm really thinking of you, and I'm so sorry for your loss. And I got her. She died on Saturday, and I just got her card today, so she mailed it. Anyway, so this is it was a bit of a shock. No one was anticipating it, and that was a reminder. So if you could just keep my Aunt Dinah in your thoughts, we would really appreciate it. I couldn't imagine losing my husband, and so okay. Anyway, so there's that, and also, who in the world sent my kid a giant 3-pound bag of Skittles? We need to talk about this. No, that is great. I mean, I love that you guys know that Skittles are my kid's favorite candy, and that's a whole lot of it. So that's like a pound per kid. I mean, if husband doesn't crack into it. So thank you guys for thinking of me and my family and sending me Christmas cards. It really means the world to us. And so anyway, okay, sorry, kind of got off on a little bit there, but yes. See, I just started watching your videos recently. Oh, you learned so much. Thank you. Also watch Becky. I'll watch Becky too. She should be having her baby any day now. Being here is like a vacation. Oh, hey Liz, you finally made it. Going to a new food bank tomorrow. Good. Yeah, it's nice to go to a new one because you never really know what one may offer over another one, you know? Oh. Ooh, tamales. That sounds good. I've never made tamales before, but I need to try it. Oh, let's see. Mr. Delady, hey, will you make a wet burrito one day? It's tortillas laid with beef or chicken, cheese, green chili sauce, hot sauce, topped with diced tomatoes, green onions. Sure, I could make that. I did make a smothered burrito. Did you see that video? That kind of sounds like that, except I did not do diced tomato and green onions. And thank you for the super thanks. Thank you. I really appreciate that. See, you guys are great. What's your cheat food when you can't be bothered to cook? Honestly, Pizza Hut, because it's on the way home from my husband and the kids eat it, husband eats it. You know, it's just, I don't feel like cooking. Husband just grabs some pizza, except they used to have the large 3 topping for $7.99, but they don't have that anymore. It's up to like $12.99. So we don't get it very often, but that's usually what we go to. I personally love chicken wings though, like hot and spicy chicken wings. So I will get that. I think the chat is moving slow because I am way backed. I think I'm way backed up in the comments. You guys, you're blowing me away. Oh, Inquisitive Farm Office here. Yes, I'm doing shorts and lives. Trying to, you know, the shorts are supposed to help bring subscribers, so I'm trying to do more shorts. Water bath canning has to be refrigerated, right? If it seals, it does not have to be refrigerated. Is that what you mean? Sorry, guys, I'm just reading. Hello. Oh, yes, I'm into all the sorries. Thank you, guys. Thank you. It was awful. I wish I could. I don't really know quite what to do for her. She's in Missouri, so I wish I could just go pop over and see her, you know, but I can't. I'm actually gonna put together a care package for her and send it to her, have the kids do something, you know. I think that's the best I can do, you know. Well, yeah. Is it bad juju to go to more than one food bank? No. Why? If that's what they're offering and if you feel like you need the food, you know, especially if you don't have any kind of a stockpile, like I use the food bank to help make me get a big stockpile. I would not have done it if it was not for that, and like just the commercial canned foods were enough where now I don't get those food because I feel comfortable enough in my stockpile that I don't need that anymore. And then now I get the fresh produce that I can myself, you know. So no, I don't think it's bad. Oh yes, you did post the fry bread. Thank you. I did see it. I did not. I need to go back and write it down. But yes, Violet, I did. Thank you for doing that. I do want to make that. That sounds really good. Okay. Let's see. Pickled vegetables can be stored in the cupboard, please. Yes, if it's sealed. So if you water bath it, like pickled, usually you water bath for like 15 to 20 minutes, and the top of the jar should seal. So if it's sealed, the seal is down. You can like usually hold it by the lid, and that's how you know you have a good seal. Then yes, that can go on the shelf. But once you open it, or if it's not sealed after you water bath and you can still pop it, then that needs to go in the fridge. Did that help, Judy? Hopefully that clarified. I received some green seedless grapes from the food pantry as a whole. How can I save them? You could make grape juice with those. You could, do you have a dehydrator? You could make a, you know, like dehydrate them raisins, you know. If you're in here, make sure you thumbs this up. Got 113 people in here. Hi guys, thanks for coming. Have you tried making crazy crust pizza? No, I need to try making my own crust though. I want to start doing more breads as well. Let's see. Have you learned anything new about the food prep living in Montana that you did not know before? Well, Montana has really helped me a lot with the fresh produce because I could not, like, I don't know, sometimes in Missouri, I just could not get out there and farm because it was just so hot and humid. So here, just like really being able to garden and get my hands dirty, and to start something from seed and be able to actually see it through to harvest was just wow, like mind blowing. And just being able to actually, like, I found a way to get out of the commercial kitchen industry and start making money from home so I can actually start being in the kitchen more. And once I got the freedom to do what I want, like, that's when I really started to fall in love with food again, and has given me I don't know, the creative mindset into the food to be able to think of different ways of how to preserve it or how to use it. Or I just be like, I challenge myself. I'm like, oh my gosh, I just got a whole case of bananas. Well, let's go to Pinterest and look up banana recipes and just kind of look up stuff and see what I can do. And that's where I find this stuff and be like, well, you know what, let's give it a try. And maybe for my next case of bananas, I'm going to do something different. Or maybe I'll do the same thing as one before because I really liked it. You know, so it's like a challenge. Hopefully that answered that question. uh, let's see. Yeah, here's Inquisitive Farmer Dehydrate. She has a good channel, guys. Go check her out. She does a lot of good stuff. She's doing a dip collab this month too, so all different kinds of dips and dip mixes. So it's super fun. I may or may not be doing one. I don't know. I'm giving myself away. I'm just saying. Let's see. One day this year, about 1 month ago, I saw your food bank video and been watching ever since and look forward to the next videos every week. Oh, thank you, Crystal. I appreciate that. I saw your smothered burritos. It was basically the same, but I guess make an upgraded version is all I'm saying. Okay, I can try that. Sure, I might look like a for sure a specific recipe for it. You know, that was kind of me just pulling stuff out of my pantry, you know. Southern Frugal Mama's a good channel too. Yes, she is. She's a good one. Oh, this one say freeze your grapes. That's a good idea. I have heard that. I loved the first short you posted was a firm nod to the lady who felt personally victimized by your cutting board. Well, also, I mean, it did need to get cleaned. I mean, it was like, yeah, she was a little like blunt about it, but it need to be clean. And I'm not above getting called out on stuff like that. I was like, all right, I'll do it. And I have actually gotten like quite a bit of subs from that short. So it worked out in my favor anyway. But yeah, I was like, all right, fine, I'll clean it. Here, proof, I cleaned it, you know? It's fun. I got a little sass. What can I say, you know? Yeah, I'm excited to catch your live. Good, I'm glad. Amazing, relaxing. You have been commenting on everything. Thank you for all your support, really. Hello, I'm new here. Oh, hello. What's your name? Shrinkly Scrumble? Scrumble. Let's see. Yes, I want to do that fry bread. I will do that. I promise. You're right. Just keep reminding me. Oh, Kayflon said, someone was saying in your video comments they did not know what to do with dates. I have a great recipe for date nut bars. Should anyone be interested? Yes, please share that. That would sounds like a great Christmas cookie addition to like a Christmas platter. I still have those dates. They last forever, apparently, so. Sorry it took me forever to find the recipe of the card. Oh, that's fine, Violet. Taking me forever to acknowledge you that I saw that recipe, so. um... Let's see. Does your food bank require ID or any other paperwork? It does not require ID. We do go in and we fill out a form. It just asks what our income is, but it's not. It's just for their, I don't know, their paperwork. It's not for. They're not going to turn you away based on your income. So they just want to know roughly what it is, and then they ask you like if you're on SNAP, how many people in your household, do you have anybody that's on disability or have a veteran in there, how many kids and stuff like that. And then they ask you like, do you need any other resources? And they have this whole sheet printed off of just nothing but resources that offered for all different kinds of things, like electric assistance, child care assistance, help getting a job. If you need help filling out a SNAP form, they have people to help with that. You know, like the Empower Place is a place that the kids can go and play, and they have volunteers that watch the kids and play with them while you do your shopping at the food bank, or they'll even watch them for an extended amount of time. Like just found this out that I've been they'll watch them if you go and run errands and everything, as long as they're potty trained and stuff, which mine are. So I was like, really? So I can go be at Costco by myself? They're like, yeah. I'm like, ah. So that's really great. So I dropped them off. I was gone for an hour and a half today, and I got back, and my daughter's like, Mom, I wasn't done with my dinosaur cage. I'm like, oh, sorry. Nice to see you too. I see we're at that age where I'm no longer, Mommy. Oh my gosh, that's funny. But anyway, so yeah, they don't require any of that, and it doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Anybody is welcome to come and grab some food. So there's no restrictions whatsoever. Let's see, how old am I? I am 34. Let's see, 1 ply or 2 ply? 2 ply. Thank you. Oh my gosh, you're so funny. You guys crack me up. Hey, if you're in here, make sure you like. Give me a like, give me a like. I want to move the country, but my son is financially in school. That works for him, and his medical needs require us to be an hour less from a children's hospital. Oh, I'm sorry. See, there's sometimes you just have restrictions where you can't do what you want, and it's, I don't know. It's hard. It is. I'm so glad that we were able to have this opportunity, yeah. Yeah, I really want to move out to Maryland. All right, let's see, another question. Liz is sitting here texting me. No, you're good, Liz. Texting me any questions that I might have missed. Have I ever made my own dog food? I have not. We do the Costco one, but just Costco dog food. But that's not something I would be against, Oh, Robbie, you're here. Hi, Robbie. He's my neighbor. He's my friend. Yeah, him and his wife I'm good friends with. Good to see you here. I haven't talked to him in forever, like since before Thanksgiving. Do I have any relatives nearby? I do not. I have 0 relatives. My mother-in-law does live with us, but other than that, we have never been to Montana, nor did we know a single person before we moved here. We were just like, let's go to Montana. Amazing relaxing. Let's all give $2 so she can get a dehydrator or freeze dryer. Thank you so much. You've been leaving that on all my videos. I really appreciate you rallying the troops for me. I'm half paid off in my freeze dryer, so that would be awesome to be able to get that. I'm hoping by like the beginning of the spring, Hi Joyce, glad you can make it. Don't forget your coffee, Crystal. Thank you. I almost hit my lip with it. I was so excited to take a sip. Oh, Madeline, thank you. Oh my gosh. Sweet and Sour Susan. I love your channel. Thank you. I love your name. I like that. Hello from Indiana. Hello. Let's see. Inquisitive Pharma says, my aunt took a date, stuffed some cream cheese in it and a pecan in it. Fantastic. I saw another recipe where you put a pecan in the date and then dip it in chocolate. It's supposed to taste like a Snickers. Interesting. I'll have to try that. The only thing I tried with dates is last year I did dates with some gorgonzola cheese in it, and then I wrapped it in bacon, and then I also did some with some cream cheese because I wanted it to be like a little lighter of a cheese for the kids, and it was okay. I mean, it was okay. I don't know if I would make it again, but I mean, I would eat it, So the freeze dryer, is actually on a layaway, so that's why I have it half paid off. It's through Harvest Right, and you can place an order for it and then just call and make a payment whenever you want, and then they will ship it to you whenever you make your last payment. So that's kind of how it's like a layaway program, which is really nice. So that way you can get an expensive piece of equipment, and there's not interest in it, so you can get an expensive piece of equipment and not have to chalk up the price all at once. You can make payments on it. So that's a really good system that they have, that you can do that. Let's see, you have an amazing resource through your food pantry beyond the food part. That's what a community is about, helping each other. You're exactly right. It really is. Oh, Nessa Nook here. Hi, Nessa. How are you? Sorry, Nessa's Nook. Her name's not Nessa Nook. Nessa's Nook. Sorry if I messed that up. Sometimes my words get worked up. My words get, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Coffee. See, I'm not usually a night person, guys. But I wanted to come and talk to you. I haven't talked to you guys in a while, so I know I had the weekend off. Just found your channel, would love more canning videos. Have a pressure canner, but haven't been brave enough to use it. Okay. I have pressure canned a couple of things. Well, good. You should just be brave. You can do it. What do you want to learn how to pressure can? Oh, Sharon, thank you so much. See, the food pantry is good, but you have to be willing to accept what you can get. Yeah, not everyone is good with that. Carolina is so appreciative. I really am, because they really have saved me. You know, like my family would not be able to have like this much food and this decent of a food if it wasn't for them. You know, like we wouldn't have had a turkey this year if it wasn't for them. You know, and it is really thankful. Like I am, because it's just, I don't know. I don't know what we would do without them. You know, we would really be struggling if it wasn't for them. And I couldn't imagine going there and being like, oh my gosh, what, there's no turkey here? You know, like, oh my gosh, I couldn't even imagine. Oh, Carrie. Oh my goodness. Girl, thank you. Oh my gosh. You guys kill me. Thank you. Just so you know, this is freeze dryer fund. You got it, Carrie. I was just gonna say this is all going in my freeze dryer fund, guys. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Let's see. In case you were wondering, I'm Eastern Band Cherokee, those that hid in the Smoky Mountains rather than going the trail here as well. Those were the smart ones. But I'm sorry, not that they weren't smart, but you know what I'm saying. Well, that's good. That's going to be a good recipe. I look forward to trying it. Oh, Anita, hello from Nevada. Hello. Just eat the dates like they are. Those are good too. I knew what you're gonna to me, my daughter curse. Yeah. Oh. 'Tis the season for Christmas. What do you think of and make? Well, Christmas, I usually go out a lot for Thanksgiving, so Christmas I try and be a little more subtle. I usually do like either an overnight breakfast, or I actually want to start making cinnamon rolls for Christmas breakfast. I think that would be really nice. Have cinnamon rolls, and then I was checking out how I usually do like chicken enchiladas for dinner. That sounds good. We don't really do the typical ham. I might do a ham though. I don't know. Let's see, what freeze dryer am I getting? I'm going to get a large one because I heard that if you love it, then you want to go ahead and get a large because you'll probably use it a lot. And with my family and how much we're gardening and stuff, I'm planning on using it a lot. So I want to go ahead and get a big one. Babe, I found you. Hope I haven't missed much. I love all your videos. Keep going strong. Hopefully, you always can help build your channel. That would be awesome. I love you guys. Like, you guys blow me away. You really do. Like, just how supportive you are of me and just what I do. Like, and this is just my, everyday life that I do. And so you guys inspire me to do more. You inspire me to be more creative, Oh, which we haven't talked about, like the chopped challenge that I'm going to be doing live. I'm going to start doing those on Saturday night, starting this Saturday. I'm just going to go for it, guys. I'm super nervous. Like, I could totally mess up and burn myself or burn my food or I don't know what in live for no good reason. But I don't know. I think it sounds like a lot of fun. And, I enjoy a good challenge. And it's going to be stuff that's from my pantry. So how I'm going to do it is we're going to have 4 different categories. We're going to do a starch, a protein, a veggie, and then just a random item that just doesn't fit into one of those categories. And my husband is going to pick 4 items for the one category. So he's going to pick 4 different veggies, and it could be fresh, frozen, canned, dehydrated, whatever I have. If it's a veggie, he can grab it. And then he's going to do that for all 4 categories. And then the kids are going to draw out of a hat. They're going to draw one of the categories. So if Betty Jan gets the protein, then she gets to pick out of the 4 items that my husband picked. She picks one item, and then that goes into the box that I'm going to open up live. And I have to include all 4 of those ingredients in my dish. And I'm just going to shoot for like whatever dish I want to make. I haven't thought about a time limit yet if I'm going to put like, I don't know, an hour. Is that too long? I don't know. I don't want to be too hard on myself. 30 minutes is pretty tight. But yeah, so I just do that, and then I have to incorporate all four, and then I'll have open use of my kitchen and pantry. I can use anything else that I want, that I need to make the dish. It's kind of my thought about it. I'm nervous yet excited about it, you know. Anyway, so what do you guys think? You think that seems fair? You think that's a good idea on how I get those items, you know? Let's see, I do have our Christmas tree up. We did that. If you missed that video, I did a video where we actually went into the mountain and cut down our own tree, and it happened to be snowing, and it was gorgeous. So you should check out that video if you haven't seen it, and then I show you our tree. So, bye, Angela. Thanks for stopping by. Let's see, I love watching you get the Christmas tree. Great tradition. Thank you. Yeah, we did that. This is our 3rd year doing it. And like the kids were asking about it this year. They're like, when are we going to go cut the tree down? And I was just like, oh, there's kids. They're already like loving it and getting into it. So that's awesome. Thank you for the coffee reminder. Cinnamon rolls. Oh, you said Paula Deen cinnamon rolls are the best. Oh, Christmas, we do weird themes. That's great. This year, Caribbean. I like that. Like, we always try and do something, like I said, like we do enchiladas and stuff, but I like that idea of doing a theme. I don't like because like Thanksgiving is like traditional food, and it seems like Christmas can be a lot of the same food. So that's fun to do a tradition like that. Hello, we are making the caramel crock pot recipe you're speaking. Super excited. Oh, it's so good. Like, I remember I got a spoonful to have husband try. I'm like, here, husband. He's like, oh, I don't want that much of it. I'm like, what? He didn't want like that much on the spoon. So he tried a little nibble. He's like, oh, that's really good. And then finished it. I'm like, yeah, that's what I thought. Like, tell me you don't want a whole spoonful of caramel. I feel I do a chopped episode at home when I make dinner every night. I know, like me too. I'm enjoying your channel. So excited with the elk meat. Yes, I homeschool my kids too, and we all learn so much. And so continue. That's awesome. Please keep on making videos. They're awesome. Well, thank you. I plan on still going and keep making all the videos. So that's great. And I'm gonna be getting into that elk meat. That'll be fun. You always love watching Chop. Me too. So excited for the chance. It's gonna be fun. Well, good. I'm glad you got excited. Almost. Oh my gosh. Mary Posey. I'm sure I messed that up. Thank you for doing what you're doing. Watch your channel. You've been fun and a blessing. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, is that you? Jody. Excited to watch your chopped challenge. Me too. I think I'll have fun with it, even if I mess it all up. That'll have the food pantry pancake surprise box so you don't open until you're live. Oh, that would be fun. I can talk to them about that. Let's see. Rolling a dice for each category with 6 options. Oh, that's fun too. Yeah, because I don't know if I want to choose the items live. Like, I don't know if that would make it too long, but then I don't want people to think that like I'm cheating and I know what the items are. Because I want to, you know. Aren't you proud you kids are Montana kids? I really am. Like, I'm so happy that they get to grow up here and that they're going to be like, we're from Montana, you know. Like, and they're just taking to it so well. Like, I feel like our family just flourished when we moved here. I really do. It's been great. You can make cinnamon rolls using vanilla cake mix. I did not know that, Judy. I will have to look up that. Do you have another way to help? YouTube takes so much. Yes. Let's see. I guess I could set up like a like a Venmo or a PayPal or something. You think that would be better? Probably. Because yes, they do take a lot. I don't know if people know that, but like with the super chats and stuff, they take a lot, like at least 50% of it. Did your husband just cut the top of the tree? You didn't kill the whole tree. Yes, we just cut the top of the tree. Yes, yes, we can figure out something out for her. Thank you, Liz. A PayPal? Okay. I can do that. That's good fun too. Because then that'll be separate and I could be like, this is specifically for the freeze dryer, you know. A Cash App. Okay. Yeah, we'll think of something for that. That's a good idea, guys. Um, I don't know. I just don't want people to think I'm expecting it. That's all, you know, because I'm not. Um, but if you guys are requesting it, then I will do it, you know. Oh, I'm finally at the end of the questions. Man, you guys are keeping me busy. I love it. It's almost an hour in, and I just now finally got all to the end of the questions. It's crazy. I have not really been in the mood to decorate for the holidays. My second mom passed away July 19th, and my grandma passed away 2 days later. We're getting over COVID. I'm just done with this year. You know, Rachel, that's okay. I don't blame you. Like, just stay home, and the pressure of decorating and being festive, you know, you don't have to give into that, you know, just you do what you need to do this holiday season. And if that's not to be involved in the holiday season, then so be it. You know, I'm sorry for your loss too. I'm sorry that would be really hard. So, you know, you just hunker down. Nothing wrong with that. Let's see, I'm part of Lake Erie, never been to Montana. Further been to South Dakota, yeah. She's I haven't been to South Dakota before, so that would be nice to get there. I eventually want to make like a tour. We actually haven't even been to Glacier yet, if you believe it, guys. We need to do that. Oh, see? Perfect, though. We haven't been there yet, so now I can bring you guys along. You know, maybe I'll record us going to Glacier. It's supposed to be gorgeous, and it's only like 5 hours, so I'm like, we need to go. Let's see, just did a video on how to make cinnamon rolls with K-Mix. Oh, I'll have to check her out. I've seen some of her videos. Yes, she's really good. We do Christmas breakfast every year. The last 3 used to make lasagna at Christmas dinner, but now we skip it. See, my mom used to make lasagna too, and I'm like, eh. I mean, it's just, you're just so tuckered out, you know, from the day and stuff. That's why it's, I don't know. I don't think it's a big deal. We don't, like I said, we don't even have any family here, so it's not like we're going to a family event. It's literally just us, you know, and my husband's the one who wants all the food, you know, like Thanksgiving, he's just like, well, where's my hash brown casserole with my cornflake topper? I'm like, oh, sorry, husband. I don't see you in the kitchen making it. I send money through Facebook. It's free and immediate. Okay, oh yeah, I'm sure I could get that set up on Facebook then. See, now I'm not caught up again, you guys. Giving me up at the bucket. Bought a freeze dryer. Best decision ever. See, this one has a freeze dryer. I have onions in it right now, ham tomorrow, and eggs after that. See, and I'm excited for the leftovers because I cook for a village, and sometimes the leftovers don't always get eaten, and I have to like force myself to eat them all. So I'm looking forward to be able to freeze dry like whole meals to put away where all you have to do is add water. And honestly, something I haven't told you guys is that with the freeze dryer, the whole reason that I wanted to invest and get a freeze dryer is that my mom is diabetic and she lives in Missouri and I'm in Montana, and she just cannot cook anymore, and she's not very good at feeding herself what she needs to be fed, you know. So I would like to be able to make diabetic friendly meals for her that I can freeze dry and then ship to her so I could fit more in a box. It would be lighter because it's freeze dried, and then that way all she has to do is add water and she could have a nutritious, healthy meal that's diabetic friendly for her, that she doesn't have to worry about cooking. So that was what started me wanting to get the freeze dryer and kind of started the whole process. So once I get it, then I'll really be able to crank out some meals and ship them to my mom, because she really needs that. She just doesn't cook she doesn't cook like she should, you know, which it's hard. Let's see. Decorating. Either Lori's not decorating. Yeah. Oh, you're facing a breast cancer scare, Lori. I'm so sorry. Yes, you're in my thoughts. Oh my gosh. Well, keep us updated. Ugh. Oh, your kid is up. Dang it. Give him the melatonin gummies. He'll be fine. uh, what can you make with a spice cake mix? You can make a like a dump cake with that. Do like apples in there. That would be good. It's actually through Messenger. Okay. Oh, hey Antonita. Sure. Candy your homemade salsa? You got it. I can do that. Um, don't mean to be rude, but how much do we need for freeze dryer fund? $2,000 is what's left in my freeze dryer fund for the freeze dryer. So I got is 4,000 total. So like I said, it is an investment. It's a large, and then I also got an extra set of trays added onto that because they say that it's good to work on your second round while you have one in because it can freeze dry and can take like over 24 hours sometimes. So it's nice to get another system going. So I'm trying to make sure that if I'm going to go for it, I'm going to invest in it. And then get a good one and get it so I can function. Because eventually it might be nice to have a business with it. If I can freeze dry stuff and sell it, that would be cool. It's something you could do. A lot of people sell freeze dried candy or freeze dried fruit or freeze dried ice cream. That's really good. So another thing I was thinking of how I can make money with something from home, with like start your own business kind of thing, so you don't have to be stuck in a 9 to 5 kind of thing. Where can I send a picture to? I'm so proud of it. Are you on my Facebook? I have a Facebook group as well, Mama Baird's Homestead. You can post any pictures of any canning projects or dinners that you have. You can post there. Carolina, have your mom move in. It is in the works. Trust me. Eventually, she will be. Girl, you drink coffee. Eventually, she will probably be living with me. Yes, that's the works. So I'm working on it, but it's complicated, you know. Yes, I'm drinking coffee, and you know what? I am going to go straight to bed after this, too, because coffee just doesn't affect me anymore. Let's see. Muffin cookie. Let's see. Hold on. Liz, did you text me at all? No. Okay. Making sure. She's also texting me. Spice cakes might be good for a gingerbread. Yes, you're right. That would be good. Muffin cookie. Pancakes with the spice. Ooh, pancakes with the spice mix would be good too. I do that. I got my diabetic mom-in-law. Yeah. And you know, it seems like as the moms get older, they just get less responsible, right? They're like, no, I just want the donuts. Mom. Mom. Who is the adult here? You know? Oh, shit. I'm probably going to do that to my kids, though. Cinnamon pull apart monkey bread is great. Alternative to rolls, and kids love it. You know, I forgot about monkey bread. Yes, my mom used to make. That's what my mom would make for like Christmas morning would be monkey bread. That's why I was thinking like cinnamon rolls, but she would make monkey bread, and oh, it was so good. That would be fun to make with the kids. I forgot about that. I wonder if you could make homemade biscuit dough with that. I'm sure you could. I've only ever used the cans, but I quit eating canned biscuits and canned croissants for a while. And then when I had it after I hadn't had it for a while, it has a weird taste to it. Like I don't know if it's like an aftertaste or a metallic taste, but even when it's cooked, I'm just like, ugh, like I don't know. It just has a weird aftertaste. So hopefully I might make some biscuit dough because I have, you know, I got biscuits in the freezer, but those are cooked biscuits, so I can't use those. Make sure you give a thumbs up if you're here. Just watched your caramel video, great idea, but then realized you were live. You're like, all right, ditch this video. Well, thank you. Oh, I thought that. Nope. Oh, I'm glad you guys want to come and talk to me live. You know, it's just crazy that I have over 100 people in here who just want to listen to me jibber jabber. You know. It's just crazy. Make a pumpkin cake, everybody here. Yep. Over here Googling freeze dryers. Oh, they're so addicting. Like, I can't wait. There's a couple of channels here, like Nessa's Nook. She does freeze drying and stuff. And she cooks with her freeze dried foods too. So it's not just how to do it, but how to cook with it too. That's a big thing. Okay. Did you get the Premier monitor that doesn't use oil? No, I did not get the oilless pump, but I did get the Premier pump. So the one that you have to only change it every once in a while versus the regular pump, you have to change it after every single run. And then there's the Premier one where you have to change it after ever so many rounds. I'm sorry, I can't think of exactly how many runs off the top of my head, but then you don't have to change it as often. And then there's the oilless pump, but I actually heard that there's a lot more problems with that. So a lot of people just suggest the Premier pump. So yes, I am upgrading for that for mine. Drink your coffee. Thank you. I'm almost out. But I'm not going to get another one. Did you get it on the harvest? No, I've had this on layaway for about a year and a half now. I've been working on it. Like it just seems like there's always something else that comes up, right? So it's like, okay, I try and save up to do like $500 at a time. I'm like, all right, I want to make another $500 payment on it because to me, broken down into 8 payments of 500 seemed the most manageable to me and not as overwhelming. But sure enough, as soon as you start to get to that mark, your fuel pump goes out, and then you got to pay for towing and a new fuel pump, or oh, your gas bill is higher this month, or something, right? It's always something. So. I'm diabetic, and your dad is too. It does stink. Your kids are adorable. So are the two boys twins, or the girl and the boy and the bigger ones? So it's the two boys. Yeah, they look nothing alike. But yeah, it's the two. They're definitely fraternal twins. The two boys are the two 5-year-olds. Can I ask how much your freeze dryer set you back? Like price wise, I think it was total is $4,000 with the large and the extra tray, and you can get it on layaway. So, husband can put the word out for hunting. Yes, and yeah, like I think you're not supposed to, like, you have to have a commercial license to sell like meat and stuff, just like you would like above like cottage law and stuff. So that might be something where I have to see if I have to. You have to have like a commercial kitchen permit and stuff like that. So that's something that would be, but that doesn't mean you can't, trade them. You know what I'm saying? Especially with like in Montana, all the camping and hiking and stuff. I think it would sell really well. So that's definitely, and I haven't seen it around here. Yeah, because you can make, like you can do, when I was talking about like the leftovers, like you could do, for example, say like beef stew. So it's got your beef, your carrots, your potatoes, the tomato broth, and you put that on the tray and you freeze dry it and you cut it into portions. You put it in a Marler bag, vacuum seal it. Well, yeah, you vacuum seal it and then you close it. It's not a vacuum sealer though. It's a different tool that comes with it. And then you can save that for later. So then you would just need to have it. So that way, if we're like somewhere where the power goes out, all we'd have to do was boil water and we would have food. And it's a little more easier than having canned goods because first of all, it lasts way longer, like up to 25 years if it's done correctly. You can store freeze-dried food, whereas canned goods are, best by 2 years. And it's a glass jar. So it has a lot of perks to it, and that way just for having backup and food storage is great. We like your jibber jabber. Okay, good. My shirt does not say Ohio. It says Grizz for Montana. I'm just tuning in. Where have you been? I know I had to babysit over the weekend and I had to stay at their house. So I was sleeping over there. So I was kind of away from the computer and stuff. And I had my phone a little bit, but I was like, yeah, I'm just took a break, focused on that, and I made some extra side money babysitting, which is perfect for Christmas. Yeah. Let's see, it's Tuesday afternoon in Australia, watching and listening while I clean. You're the perfect housework companion. Thank you for the motivation. Your food bank colors, all my favorite. Oh, thank you, Susanna. That's really sweet. Yeah, I actually just went to the food bank today. So I'm going to be filming a haul tomorrow. and I'm already thinking about what I'm going to cook. And like I try and do more where I tell you more of what I'm doing with the food I have, like when I did like the dehydrating and stuff like that. But sometimes I just do like one meal and that's it. So I don't know. Do you guys not mind the longer? Like I know you guys like the longer ones, but it also kind of depends on how much time I have, things like that. But yeah. So I know what I'm gonna cook, and yeah, they had some good food there today. Yes, Elizabeth is my moderator, so she answers questions for me if she sees them. Twins run in your family? Twins do not run in our family. Like it was a complete surprise. But it was funny, like when I first got pregnant, I like knew that it was twins. It was weird. Like, some people are like, "Oh, I just knew," and that was me. Like I kind of just knew. Like I just was dreaming of twin boys, and the first time, like, cigarette smoke really bothers me when I'm pregnant, which it should, and it does. So I puke when I encounter cigarette smoke while pregnant. I'm fine with it without being pregnant. But my mom was smoking at the time, and we had just decided to go for baby number two. And it was like a week after we decided to start trying, and she lit up a cigarette, and I instantly went to the bathroom and puked, and it was intense, like way more than my daughter. So I'm like, man, this is like double the nausea, which I don't really know if it works that way, but it felt that way, like because I had two boys in there that just the morning sickness with the twins was awful. Oh, it was awful. Ugh. Anyway, I forgot what I was talking about. The twins, yes. So that was a complete surprise, and we're like, okay, that's enough for now. Let's hold up. When making salsa, can you put lime juice instead of vinegar? I would think so. I would say yes, because it's acidic, just like vinegar. So might say would be yes. What does everybody else think here in the avid canners? Did you find out gender when expecting? I did find out the genders. Sorry, I need more coffee. We did find out what it was. Like Betty Jan, my mom made a gender reveal cake, so she did pink icing in the middle and then like blue and pink on the outside, so we cut it and it was pink. And then the boys were just like, yeah, just tell us. So, and when we first found out it was twins, like we could see in the oh, why is it blanking me? When when they see the baby, I can't believe I can't think of that. Anyway, when we saw it and it was twins, my husband's like, yeah, double a chance we'll get boys. We get a boy, and then we got two boys. Ultrasound. Jeez, okay. Oh, Nicole, I'm so sorry. Yes, absolutely. We will do that for you. Gosh. Sorry you're going through that. Hey, Latanya, welcome back. Between your videos and Acre Homes, at least I still will remain positive. Good. Yeah, I know it's hard to remain positive, but best of luck. And if we can help with anything, if you need any support, someone to talk to, just let us know. Especially my Facebook group, we're pretty supportive and over there too. So. Yeah. When is the next food bank haul? I'll probably have it filmed tomorrow. Yeah, so I should be able to edit it. If I not by Jamie, if I can't get it at least edited and posted, I'll get it filmed tomorrow and then posted the next day. So all right guys, I don't have too much longer on here. Mama Bear getting tired. I need to go get some sleep. You're going to the food bank tomorrow. Awesome. Make sure you let us know in the Facebook group, what you got. Did you know the sex 3 kids? I did. Yeah, we found out. We found them out. What size town do you live in? I can't even tell you the people. There's a lot though. We have 4 Albertsons. We have a Costco. We have several organic stores. We have a Winco. And the way that our food gets the the way that our food bank gets the donated food is that it actually goes our food bank goes to half of the stores, and then we also have a homeless shelter that people go to if they're struggling and they need a place to stay, stuff like that. That they go to the other half of the stores and they collect food from there. And then if there's stuff like the homeless shelter can't use, then they'll swap back and forth. So actually, our town feeds two different facilities, gives food to for the community. So it's pretty awesome, and I think that majority of the food from the food bank comes from donations from the grocery stores. So when people say that their food banks don't have a lot or don't have as much as mine, I'm thinking it's because the grocery stores aren't donating the food like ours is. I don't know. I don't think that it's a necessity thing, and big box companies sometimes would rather just throw the food away than deal with the donation process and get a tax write-off. So that's the only thing I can really think of as to why we would have more. Plus, we specifically have a garden that is growing food for the community during the summer. And we have farmers markets where they're donating any of their leftover produce that they didn't sell over the weekend. So that happens a lot during the summer. So that's why I'm able to get like a lot of produce in the summers, because we're having all of those resources that are giving to the food bank. Yeah, the prices at the store is just ridiculous. It really is. Ultrasound, thank you. uh, what's my favorite Christmas candy to make and eat? Probably fudge. I love fudge. I do need to make some fudge. You reminded me of that, Dolly. My mom always made peanut butter fudge, so that was my favorite. And yes, I use marshmallow fluff. Get over it. Having multiples does make people more nauseated. Yeah, because they're twice as many hormones. Okay, that's what I thought as well. You have twins, boy, girl. So that's what I was just like, man, I can tell there's two of them in there. They're killing me. My Facebook group is Mama Baird's Pantry. And then there's a little watermelon sign on there. Oh, good night, Sherry. Good night. Thank you for coming in. Let's see, I'm 30 and still no babies. Half of me wants to have littles, the other half is still worried about the world when they grow up. You know, Sarah, I totally get that. That's exactly why we are not having more at the moment, because we're like, man, this world is just, it's crazy. And like, we're going to have to really toughen up our kids. Like, our kids are going to have to be tough for what's coming. Like, the bubble's going to pop, and our kids are really going to be the ones that suffer it. And so I feel that. I really do. Like, you're like, man, I would love to be a parent. And it is, it is one of the best things that has ever happened is to be a parent, but it's also a lot of responsibility, a lot of stress, and then just a lot of worry, of the outside world. And there's lots of stuff that you just can't control, like I watch a lot of true crime and stuff like that, and just seeing the awful things that could happen to your sweet, innocent kids. And it is awful, and I get that. So I do get that. And, I'm very thankful that I have my husband, because he is a huge support for me, and he helps me a lot. Like, I don't think I'm sure I could do it by myself if I needed to, but I'm very thankful I don't have to. He's in there right now managing the children and doing great. Like, I've been out here for an hour and 20 minutes and they haven't wandered in, so he's great and he helps a lot. So maybe if you have like a good partner to help, but that still doesn't change the world. So I feel that, Sarah, I do. But you can live vicariously through my family. I'll start recording all the fights if you really want. Oh, good night. Any more snow videos? Yes. I was in shorts again today. Weather is here. It is. Yes, I do need short weather. Yeah. All right. Bye, guys. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I'm probably going to get off here. Oh, you're a beautiful young lady. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I cooked today. No food is waiting. Awesome. Awesome. I'm so proud of you guys for cooking and going to the food bank to get yourself some food. Like, it's literally food that would be thrown away. Don't feel bad about it whatsoever. Thank you for waiting while I was gone this weekend. I had some stuff. I know I was kind of bombarding you with a video every day. And then I'm like, all right, bye. But thanks for sticking around. And I love you guys. And I will get that food bank haul filmed tomorrow. Wait till you see what I get, you know? Thanks for keeping me company and all the well wishes. Thanks for the donations to my freeze dryer. You guys are so great. Thank you for everybody who sent me Christmas cards in my P.O. box. You're so sweet. And the giant bag of candy for my children / husband. They will love this. So thank you so much for being here, guys, and just for your support for me and my family. And I'll see you tomorrow. I don't know. I'll probably do another live in the morning. Why not? No, I don't know. I'm not giving myself that pressure. But I will talk to you later, guys, and I'll catch you next time on Mama Bears. You guys have